Hi, my name is Arpit. In this video, I am going to demonstrate week 8 of our digital system electronics lab. This experiment is all about to print 0 to 15 numbers on the 7 segment display. In this experiment, I am using a comparator, counter IC, adder IC and one decoder IC. For the 10th place display, I am using a BJT as a switch to control a 10th place display. So this is the week 8 experiment and this is my official ID. So let's proceed with the experiment. So this is the week 8 experiment. In this experiment I have to count from 0 to 15 using two 7 segment display. And let's start with experiment. So this is the symmetric diagram of this experiment. In this experiment I am using 6 ICs. So let's start with experiment and see each IC connections. This one is that is Smith inverter IC. So I am using this IC for that because I am getting this is a channel A of the ADLM output of this channel. This is output of this channel A that is coming from ADLM that goes to the invert pin number 1, and I am taking the output from the pin number 2 and goes to the counter pin number 2, that is a clock pin. It just filter the glitches from the square waves. And this is the counter IC, and I am giving the connection that is VCC ground, and as you can see, and I am taking the counter output that is Q1 QB QA QB QC and QD that goes to the comparator. So and that goes to the comparator, and I am comparing these thing, and this goes to the adder, and this is the output of this comparator, that is pin number 5 of this comparator, that goes to the this is the carry, this is goes to the adder. And I am using a 7 segment display decoder to run a 0th plate display, but for the resistor value I am using a 220 ohm resistor through decoder to a 7 segment display. And this is the 10th place of this is the 10th place of display. Here is the week 8 experiment. So I am using a BJT. I am not using any decoder for to run this 10th place display. I am using a BJT as a switch, and this is the carry out, that is C4 I am taking from the adder, and goes to the this inverter IC, and I am taking the output from the inverter and goes to the BJT. And I am adding a resistor, that is 100 ohm resistor, that limit the current to the base of this BJT. And this collector and emitter, collector is connected to the ground, and emitter is emitter is goes to the 7 segment display. So this BJT is work like a switch when the current why I am using this BJT, because the IC is not delivered as much current to drive this display, so that's why I am using a BJT as a switch. So I am the current the output I am getting from the IC, that is adder IC, that goes to the first inverter, and I am inverting this output, and then goes to the BJT base. That's control on of that control the BJT. Whenever the voltage is high, the BJT is off. Whenever the voltage is high, BJT is on. When the voltage is low, BJT is off. So why I'm using an inverter? Because I have to print, if I'm not using the inverter, so this 10th place digit is when is work like inverted form. When I want 0, then it will give me a 1. When I want 1, then it will give me a 0. So that's why I'm using an inverter. And this is the second BJT. So this is the second BJT for when I print somewhere 2 to 3 digit, let's say 20 to 35 something. If I want to print, then I use this BJT. We have to use 2 BJTs, so that's why this BJT I have added. And let's calculate the current across how much current my display one segment consuming. So I am using I am measuring the voltage across a resistor that connected through resistor that connected through the through the display. And as you can see, the voltage I am getting something around 2.3 or something. And I am using the resistor value for this display. I am using a 100 ohm resistor. So if I want to calculate the current, how much current this one segment of this display is consuming, so the current voltage across this resistor is somewhere around 2.3. so I'm divided by the resistor value, so I'm getting something around 23 milliampere current that one segment is consuming. So if I add, actually the current is actually decreases or increases accordingly. If I run, if two segment is closed, so 100 if two segment is closed, then 50 milliampere current is consumed by this display. If zero is running, so somewhere around 150 milliampere current consume this display. So this is the experiment 8 of this digital experiment. So thank you so much.